Hello and welcome. I'm Sarah Gita Flores. I have been a piano and voice teacher for the past 10 years. A bit about my story is that when I was a piano major in college, I was 19 years old and I became injured with a repetitive strain injury. I was diagnosed with tendonitis and it was a long journey learning how to play the piano with ease. But I found the winning ticket with the Alexander technique, which helped me become pain-free, as well as studies in body mapping and the Lister Sync method. So I'm going to get started with some stretches. Follow along. The main areas to stretch are your back. So I'm just going to hang forward. You can hang down there longer, but since it's a video, I'm going to come up a little quickly. And then a side stretch. The main areas are your back, your shoulders, your neck, your arms, and your wrists to stretch. And you can't go wrong doing a few leg stretches also, because you usually get some back in there. So this is a simple side stretch. You can also do it sitting down. Some people like to curve their arm over. I'm a registered yoga teacher, so I'm used to doing it more like the triangle pose. You can do a shake out, back and forth. I could do this for hours. And then roll your shoulders. Now, it's really important to take breaks while you're practicing. I recommend every 20 minutes if you don't tend to have problems. And if you have problems with some soreness or fatigue, then that's something to investigate. You might want to do your stretches more often and definitely get some medical help and retraining. So you can also do the shoulders in front. All of these you want to do in a no pain range of motion. So stretching, we don't want to do so much that it hurts. Then you bring your arms behind to open up the front of your shoulders. This is a really good one in the middle of a practice session because when your arms are forward, as they are for instruments, then sometimes we get our shoulders a little bit forward, which impedes our blood flow, might pinch some nerves. This helps open up those shoulders again, helps us regain a balanced state. Then for the neck, you can do the side of the neck. Again, I tend to hold these a little bit longer, but since it's a video, I'm doing them on the short side. And then forward. And some people swear by going backwards and others say don't do it, it's harmful. I tend to not do it, but if you really like the feeling of going back, it feels good to you, then you're probably all right. And then for our wrists, so I hold out my hand like I'm saying stop, and then I take the other hand and gently pull back. So this is stretching the muscle in our forearm here. Then that same hand, I'm going to go down like this and gently, gently pull down. I usually don't feel too much of a stretch here, but it's good to do anyway. Some people really feel a stretch here, and some people really feel a stretch here. Not everyone feels it both ways. So other hand, say stop, gently pull back, and then forward. And this is another stretch that I like for the neck that I learned from a physical therapist. And if your neck tends to get a little short and hunched, you're just going to clasp your hands behind. They're clasped under my hair here. And then you just very gently lengthen the neck by pulling up. Again, in no pain range of motion. It's really gentle and subtle just to think of lengthening the back of the neck. So if you are having some problems, then I highly recommend you seek out someone who's trained in performing arts medicine. And ultimately, the long-term solution may be retraining for you on your instrument or with your voice. And so you want to seek out a really qualified teacher for that. Thank you and good luck. Leave me a comment if you want to